Welcome everyone to Pathways to Wellness. We're doing our show today on pregnancy massage. If you know any ladies out there or yourself pregnant currently or know people that are pregnant, lots of times people just have all those aches and pains in their body and they would love a massage, but they're uncomfortable because obviously they have, their baby in front. So I have this beautiful cushion system here that actually allows us to do pregnancy, so you can lay face down so your back is open, the back muscles, and we can get to the back of you. And then when we get done, we actually will flip you over and then you'll be face up, and then I'll put a wedge in you behind you or some kind of pillow system so you're not flat. It's a medium touch to soothing massage strokes. Remember, you have two systems in your body, not only yourself, excuse me, but also the baby. So I just have to be careful with all the systems. There are contraindications that we want to avoid points, and those are like your ankles, your hands, some shoulders, but I'll show those to you during the demo. If the cushions aren't comfortable, we can always side lie you. So let me just show you a little bit how these cushions work. So you can see a little bit, it's a system that comes all together. And it's all takes apart. So if the baby is a little bit smaller, if you're a little bit earlier in your pregnancy, we just take these center cushions out. We make it a little bit smaller together, and we've got still that indentation where the baby can be. If you're not as deep, we can take these cushions out too, so then you're lower to the table. So it's totally adjustable, and just depends on the person that actually shows up and what we want to do for them and their style and their comfort. The other thing we have here at the top of the pregnancy cushions is obviously the face cradle. That looks a little bit low with we having those cushions in. So I can pull one of these pillows, I can put it underneath, or there's a lot of different ways, like some towels if that's too high. But I just work with the person that's on the table, what makes sense. And then obviously you want your feet to come off the table. And so then there's this, so the ankles and the lower legs are supported. I also was telling you, when you're flipped over, there's a wedge. So this wedge, so the cushions would come off the table, assuming this table's flat, and then this wedge would go underneath the back. If that's uncomfortable, because sometimes it is, it's just foam, then what we have is a whole bunch of pillows and blankets here. So we just prop the person up, depending how far along they are, what their comfort level, if they're having any indigestion or acid reflux. We have towels, we have blankets. And then of course I have the different massage creams that I use. So there's 3 or 4 in here that I use, depending again on the client, the mother, her sensitivities, because everybody has different sensitivities, even if you don't have a baby within you. So the benefits, there's a lot of benefits of doing pregnancy massage. One is it helps with the pain and the pain in your back and your legs, alleviates it. Reduces the swelling, edema. So lots of times pregnant moms, their ankles, their legs get swollen, especially towards the end, halfway through the pregnancy. Helps improve the sleep at night, reduces your anxiety and your stress, improves mood and lessens your depression. And during labor, sometimes you have doulas that do massages, or maybe just the regular care people, and that helps reduce some of the labor pains during childbirth. So it's really nice to have this option for ladies that are needing that extra attention. There's also points where you can help with the actual labor process. I might go over that a little bit with my demo too. Again, that's when you're closer to having the child or when you want to have birth. Now the contraindications, and there's also some modifications depending on what the mother's going through. So a lot of people have morning sickness, not everybody these days, but if they do come in for massage, and I just had someone just recently last week, she had that morning sickness, and I needed to elevate her and maybe avoid some of that rocking and shaking, because she did get a little upset with her stomach. even though she was just very early in the process. Heartburn, again, you need to prop them up just to ease them and so they don't have any reflux. If they have varicose veins, avoid doing a long stroke, avoid those areas. If they have a DVT, then you want to make sure that you're not massaging that area because of the blood clots. The gestational diabetes, blood pressure, lots of times the mothers are monitoring that. You need to be careful. Edema, again, you can do the calves and feet with an MLD massage. There's placenta problems, there's preeclampsia, those all need doctor releases. And this common sense, if you're sick, you have the fever, flu, or cold, you don't really want to get the massage that day. It spreads easily. So with that, we are going to take a quick break here, and we're going to have our guest, Miss Karen Henry, to come in, and she's going to be our person. She's already had a child. She's also a massage therapist, but she's going to help demo the actual technique. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone, to Pathways to Wellness and our pregnancy massage demo. And I have my good friend here, Miss Karen Henry. Thank you. So tell me a little bit about yourself. I know you're a massage therapist. You've also had a beautiful child in the last year.
Yes, she's actually going to be 11 months old. Wow. On the 19th.
Okay.
So we're very excited. She's very happy and active, and I'm really blessed to have her. That's been mostly what I've been doing.
Okay.
Recently, I haven't been seeing clients.
Okay. She came to me right before her beautiful daughter's birth, and I did do pregnancy massage on her, so she was kind enough to demo today. She's not pregnant, but she's kind enough to demo how this would work. So usually what you do is you talk to the person, you evaluate them, and you find out what's going on with them. Anything in particular that's bothering you today that you like
today? Actually very similar to during pregnancy, just some low back, mid-back issues that I'm sure probably are still from the pregnancy, despite what people want to say. 6 weeks is not enough time to recover. It takes significantly longer after having a baby for your body to feel back to normal. So I'm still getting there.
Good. Okay. Well, that's how we're going to start her first face down. So I'm going to let her demo. I know this looks a little like defeating here. Notice I took out a lot of the cushions because she's obviously not pregnant, or let's say she's in the beginning of her pregnancy if she was. Didn't need all that cushioned. And so that's what you do. See how that just fits nice? She's got this support that comes up. You know, the baby would be in here. I would spread it out some if her, she was pregnant, and I would have these other cushions like I was showing you earlier that would be underneath, right? That would lift it up. And then I had these cushions to spread it. So with that, I'm just going to go ahead and start to try to massage her just nice and gentle. When you're pregnant, sometimes the mothers want a very deep pressure because of their pain, but they have two bodies with them, right? Not only their own, but they have the little baby. So you can't over tax the system for the detoxing, for the circulation, lymphatics. You just need to go at a more of a gentle, medium pressure. Is this okay, Karen? Okay. That's cool. What I would normally do is have an actual sheet over the cushions, so she wouldn't be laying right on the cushions, but I was wanting to leave it this way so you guys could see it better. Normally she would have like a face cradle cover in there for sanitary reasons, but just so you guys got an idea of what it looked like. So she said she had the low back, so I'm down here, and I do feel down here where her pelvis is, her hips are very tight. Excuse me. So I'm just going to do a little bit of massage. Remember we talked about trigger points. If it's a pregnant lady, you can do them lighter. You don't want to do them super deep. She's not pregnant, so she may get a benefit today of getting, a little bit deeper work. And then as our body changes, the glutes get a little bit stressed and strained, so you can go over the glutes. You've got your You don't have any type of varicose veins or anything like that.
No.
So, yeah, she said no. If that case, I would want to make sure that I would avoid that area. And if she has edema, which she does not, but a lot of pregnant ladies do, then you would just do more of a gentle stroke again, manual lymph drainage. And that's a little bit easier to show when she's face up than face down.
I did have edema at the end of my pregnancy, and the massage was very helpful with that.
There you go. Yeah. I've personally never been pregnant. I've never had children, so I don't know what you ladies go through. It's good to have a person that's experienced it, and also I've had massage and being a massage therapist. She told me she's massaged a lot of pregnant ladies over her time too, so she understands, as Karen does. All right, and then after we get done with the back side, she's gonna get up nice and slow, and I'm gonna pull these cushions off. So, there you go. She's gonna actually get off the table. So this was the cushion system, right? And see how it's all attached? So I'm gonna flip it over so you can see. This is how it's attached, right? There's just Velcro stuff. And I can make it wider when I had those other cushions in there, or I can make it tight, which we did today because she's not pregnant. And this area too in the top was as we start to develop up here with the pregnancy, that allows for your breasts to be a little bit more.
Very helpful.
Yeah. There you go. See, somebody that has real experience. So now I'm going to have her hop up on the table again, and I'm going to put this wedge underneath her shoulders. Like that. There you go. And she's going to lay back when you're ready. Oh, and she needs a bolster. She's pointing to me. She's my helper. And the bolster goes underneath your knees. Like that. Do you feel okay? Sometimes. Very comfortable? Okay, I was gonna say sometimes this foam thing is not comfortable for pregnant ladies because I've had some ladies on the table. So then what I can do is, you have all kinds of, I could put a pillow. So I'm gonna have you sit up for a minute. So I could double up this pillow, go ahead. Now that's gonna take her down lower, but that doesn't give her as much elevation. Or I could put several pillows, so. I don't know, what does that feel to you?
Good.
Good?
I mean, I'm not pregnant right now, so this is very comfortable also.
Okay.
Depending on the point in my pregnancy, this would have been more difficult.
Yeah.
Just because I did have a lot of weight in my chest, yes.
She was gifted at that time.
Very gifted.
Go ahead and lift up. I do remember that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, for the demo, because this is what most people are going to probably want, go ahead and lay back down. But in my massage studio, obviously in anybody's massage studio or location, they can modify with what needs. I did not bring the pillows for side lying, but she could also lay on her side, and we could put pillows between her knees, and sometimes there's those body pillows that you can hold on to. So anyway, with that, I'm going to first lift up her arm, just do some gentle massage with her arm, like that. You always want to bring the strokes up towards the lymphatics or the heart. Especially if you have children or even pets when you're pregnant. Sometimes you're still carrying people, or say people, babies, kids, animals. Or if you're still working, you're in the office. Okay. Go ahead and give me your other arm so I don't block the camera. I'm going to stay on this side. Again, I'm just going to go up and down her arm. Now, normally she would not have clothes on, obviously, right? She'd be under a sheet. I'd have massage cream or massage oil, depending on what she liked and what she felt. So I'm now down at her legs. If she had edema, I'd make sure this area up here near her, and I'll do it on this side so you can see kind of where the lymphatic drainages up near her groin. These are where the bigger lymph nodes are. I'd make sure that would be open first, just like paying a toll at a toll booth. You can't get through the toll booth until the ones closest to the toll booth are moved through. And then you just move down. And you could go nice like that. And it's a lighter touch, right?
It's a much lighter touch, yeah. It's
Yeah.
not the same as a regular massage touch.
Yeah. And that's just to help because the lymphatic system is closer to your skin surface. And so you just want to help with that drainage. And then if this was really swollen down here, then that's what you would work around the ankles and, you know, the lower legs. And so the same way with this side. I'd open up here the lymphatic drainage, the lymph nodes, and then I'd work up the thighs. There's different techniques. My first manual lymph drainage teacher told me more of a kind of a fluffing, quicker strokes. The last one I had was wanting a little bit more surface to, I guess, pull to it, and a little bit longer.
I sort of refer to it as milking.
Milking, oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
like I'm milking.
Ah. There you go, milking it out. I like that. See, I learn stuff all the time. All right, toes are cold. It's cold in here. We're still in April when we're filming this. It's in that shoulder month time with heat on, heat off. Now, I had said earlier there are certain points you want to avoid, so go ahead and give me your hand here. Now, my 4 fingers need to match up, and we're pretty much the same. So what you do from 4 fingers up from the ankle bone is where she's got a point. And it's so, I don't know if you can see my thumbs at all, but it's about 4 fingers. Yeah, that's a good idea. See, she's a good model. If your hand's bigger than hers, or her hand's smaller, or my hand's smaller than hers, anyway, it'd be 4 fingers of hers. Is mine or hers? Yeah, I think so. I just forgot which one it is. Do you remember?
I think it's mine.
Yeah, I think it's hers, 4 fingers of hers. So maybe it'd be 3 of mine or 5 of mine, yeah. So I want to avoid this during her pregnancy because this is downward. There's Asian modalities and downward energy. But if she's getting ready to induce labor, then you can hold into these areas. So go ahead, I guess, if you want to put up both your feet. And I could hold into there. You can put them back down. Whoops. And so I could hold in if she was wanting to induce labor, and I could push in for about 10 seconds, and then I could let up. And I'd go pretty deep. I'm not going very deep on her.
No, she's not pressing. It's very, very deep.
Yeah.
The actual
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah. So, but early on in the pregnancy, you know, like if you're getting a pedicure or someone's massaging, you can go over that area, but you gotta go over it lightly. You don't want to induce labor too quick. The other thing on her hands, another area you want to be careful is right in here. Oops, let's go that way. So right, can you see that? Yeah, right in between the thumb and the index finger, there's another point right there. So again, you want to, if you're doing hand massages and she's not very far along in the pregnancy, you know, just go over that gingerly, or getting a pedicure or hand manicure now. But when you want to induce labor, you can hold into that, both areas, really hard. And again, I'm not going that hard, but you can do that for 10 seconds off, 10 seconds on, and you can do those. People say different things, 6 and rest, 10 rest, however you want to do it. So lots of times I will have the pregnant lady's significant other come in, and we'll go through some of that. Maybe the doulas are doing that for them, or maybe it's regular prenatal, you know, birth care that they're doing right before. So those are 2 things. The other thing I want you to be careful of, go ahead and sit up, I'm gonna help you a little bit. There's, yeah, maybe that way. There's an area right in here, which feels good, right, to have that massage. But you don't want to be holding too much pressure in that area, because that's another one of those downward energy points. So as a massage therapist, you just need to do that and relaxing. And that is another area you can do when it gets time for the baby to be born, or to get the placenta out. So those are the 3 caution areas. You can go ahead and lay back down. So, now when it gets time to actually massage the baby, we would assume, here, we're gonna fake this. We're gonna put a pillow in there, so assume that's her baby, okay? So what I can do is, she would have a sheet on her, and if she was allowing it, I could actually massage the baby. I would do a circular motion on the baby. Belly button would be about here. Usually it's very soothing. Some others are like, don't touch my belly, but others are. If I actually put cream and this is skin, then of course I would have a towel across her breast, so she would have privacy. So the towels would be like this, and then that would be open so I could massage that. And I just want to demo all this stuff to you, because sometimes you just don't realize what you're getting into, and you're like too shy. You don't want to do it because it seems too inconvenient for all that to go through. But it's really a nice process. All right, well, you're gonna have your baby come out. Poop. All right, so I did a little bit of your legs, and then if I come up to her, you know, this area, this is another area you want to be careful of, downward pressure. So, and that's just downward energy for the baby.
It's also very sensitive on a lot of people when they're pregnant because the breast tissue is changing. So that can be a very
There you go. So
tight, painful. I don't know if painful is the right word, but it can be a different sensation than normal.
Okay, so that's good feedback to have. So, and then I would put my hands underneath her neck a little bit. Again, I just try to relax those neck muscles. There you go. How you doing?
That's great. Keep going.
There you go. She's very tight in here. Probably chasing that little girl around, right? Yeah. She's also a chef.
Yes, I am.
You just finished.
I finished culinary school at CCAC the week before my daughter was born. Everyone else was walking for graduation the day that I went into labor.
Aw.
Yeah.
Guess your little girl wanted to be there with you.
She was definitely ready to go.
You can always do a little bit of the face massage. Also, just depends, you know, how they feel. Some people don't want their face touched, but there's a lot of tension that goes in here into their jaw, cheek. Okay. All right. Voila. I'm done. You're gonna get up nice and slow. You would usually help the pregnant lady up. Karen's very mobile, but sometimes when you have that extra weight, you can't get up very easy. So you can always help them up. So I know this was a little bit of tease, but any feedback or how you feel or what are you thinking?
It's amazing. I know some people are hesitant to have massage done while pregnant, but honestly, it was a key part of my personal journey, I guess, with pregnancy. It kept me sane. It helped me sleep better. I had a lot of trouble sleeping from the start of the pregnancy, so that was the main reason that I was getting pregnancy massage from the beginning. Not to mention the aches and pains that kind of come along with some of it. I was really fortunate that I didn't have morning sickness or any really of the things that you think of happening in the first or second trimester, but I did gain quite a lot of weight, and at the end I had quite a lot of swelling. So pregnancy massage was able to help me manage that in a way that other things could not. Yeah.
Well, there you go. I mean, it was very helpful to Miss Karen, and I have my training in it. There's a lot of massage therapists that have their training in it. Maybe what's unique about me is I have this cushion system.
She's the only one I know that has it. And it was very nice. It was very different. We're usually taught to do pregnancy massage in side lying, which can be comfortable if you're comfortable laying on your side. If you're not comfortable laying on your side, it is a lot harder to relax on your side. I sleep on my sides, but I actually prefer to have massage while I'm face down. So the fact that I could actually get a massage face down during pregnancy was
big, right?
Big thing for me. It was a really big thing for me.
You know what? Why don't you side lie a minute? I don't have all the right pillows, but let's just show the audience what we mean by side lying. So, do you want a pillow then for your head versus that wedge?
Yeah, let's get rid of the wedge.
So, she would probably have a bigger pillow than that, and this would go between your knees, right?
Yep.
So, maybe like that. Is that good? And she may have another pillow system in here, so let's do this. Yeah, so see how that is? Do you feel okay that way?
I do now, but when I was pregnant, there was this
huge thing, right?
So
this huge baby.
I had my own, at one point I actually even had my own little
wedge that went underneath there?
Here, yeah.
Yeah, so you could have I'm just throwing that in there. Now remember I had these other little cushions. So let's just say this is a wedge. Probably a little bit too big, but go ahead. Maybe, something like that. I would have needed to probably be half.
Bellies.
We'd go out to there, right?
So the side lying is much more like this than this.
Yeah.
Because there's belly.
Yeah. So that would be another way to do it. I'm fortunate enough to have these pregnancy cushions. I actually won them during a pregnancy class. She raffled them off, and I was one of the lucky students to win it. But they're a pretty expensive system, about $600. So a lot of massage therapists do not have them. All right, sweetheart, go ahead and sit up again. We'll take out all this stuff. So that's what I wanted to demo. There's just so many ways to go about this, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to take a quick break and we'll come back for a review and just kind of follow up with everything. So we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone, to Pathways to Wellness, and we've gone through what a pregnancy massage looks like, went through the actual cushions and all the different ways you could do different pillows and towels. And my guest, Miss Karen's been here, which has been an honor and a blessing to have her because she's experienced massage therapist doing the massages, but also receiving it. And as you heard, she gave a lot of feedback during the session, and I learned a couple things myself. So welcome back, Karen, and tell me again how you feel about stuff for the massage that you did today.
How do I feel about massage today?
Yeah, the pregnancy massage.
I feel pretty good.
Yeah?
I mean, even not being pregnant in just a few minutes that you had your hands on me felt really nice.
Yeah.
But it's definitely for me, it was a very important part of the pregnancy.
Yeah.
Having access to massage, having access to regular care like that, and having someone who is very kind to provide that massage is really important.
Oh, yeah.
Not just someone who says, I know this.
Yeah.
But having the heart behind it and having the humility to say, well, I've never been pregnant, but I want to take care of you. That's very special, and that's very touching. And I appreciate that.
Well, thank you. Yeah, because when I first decided to take this class, people were like, oh, I don't need to take, pregnancy massage. I'm a mom. I know what it is. I'm like, well, I'm not a mom, and I don't know what it is.
Even if you're a mom, it's not the same as giving a regular massage. It is two very different things.
Yeah.
And it's very different receiving massage as a pregnant person, especially in the second and third trimester, because your body is just so different and your body changes so quickly through the pregnancy that it's almost like you have a new body every day.
Wow. Yeah.
So yes, there is an element of, well, I've been pregnant, so I know what it's like, but it doesn't mean that you know how to give it. And
Yeah.
having the training is really important. Having the right tools is really important. Having the right mindset is really important, and you have all of those things, so it's valuable.
Well, and I think the big thing is just to listen to your mother that's on the table, right? Because Karen's going to be way different from somebody else, you know? And so I've been doing this like for 20 years now, and whoever you go seek to get this from, you know, just make sure that they're listening to you, that you're comfortable, that, like she said, the right tools. Most people side lie you, but some of them do have the body system. It's usually spas that do, because it's a pricey system to own. A lot of people don't own it. All right, well, with that, let's go ahead and review what we did today. You saw that I, had the system of the cushions out there, and you could do it face down, face up with the wedge. You can do sideline. It's soothing, calming strokes, and then you can do a lighter stroke called MLD, kind of manual lymph drainage massage for the edema and the swelling. It's to help decrease the pain, the stress, the anxiety, improve sleep and your moods. Maybe if you're depressed, some people have that depression along with pregnancy. And then also you want to avoid if you have any DVT or the placenta issues, like if you're bedridden or the preeclampsia, or if you're contagious or sick. But there's a lot of modifications you can be done, like if you have the morning sickness or if you have the heartburn. And what I always caution, not only to you as viewers receiving it, the deep tissue, you have to back off on that when you're pregnant, because you have that other child in you, and you just have to be really careful with the two systems. So talking with Karen and stuff, she was so kind to give me one of her pictures during her pregnancy. She's a goddess, as I would say. Look at her, look how beautiful she is. She's, star, the heart, the sun and the moon. She's just a very all-rounded person. So, again, thank you, Karen, for being part of the show today.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Well, until next time, we will probably be cranial sacral next time, what I'm going to be doing. So until next time, you guys be well out there in whatever pathway you choose for your wellness. Thank you.